Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Aquarius, and this will be for the first half of Feb 2023. Sorry that it's taken me this long to do the reading. I just have been flat out. It's been a long couple of weeks. All right. Anyway, take as resonates. It's not going to suit everyone. Also, I guess don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. Time can be fluid and energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. All right, Aquarius, what's going on first half of Feb? Aquarius. Somebody is not being very loyal. Okay, so you've got the dog, the dog in reverse, as I said. Somebody, I mean, you want someone who's loyal, and this person is not being very loyal. And at the same time, you've also got the mountain. Now, there are obstacles, adversity. Feeling like you're possibly stuck or... you have too many obstacles, too many limitations to doing what it is that, maybe you need to do. But yeah, definitely, someone isn't being very loyal. So I guess, but maybe you're just feeling like you're stuck in there's nothing you can do about it. Or there's no way to actually maybe move away from this person. Maybe there's something like that. Now, you do have... you do have the four-leaf clover on the bottom. Now, this is about luck, reaping rewards, good fortune, all that kind of thing, happiness. So, in the end, it is your choice. It's your choice. You've got the choice, right? You're at the crossroads. You can decide what you want. Do you want to keep going forward? Do you want to turn left? Do you want to turn right? To get what you want, it's your choice, right? Yeah, it might seem like the obstacles are too hard, too much, too hard, too whatever. But in the end, it's your choice. I feel like, though, wherever you're at the moment, you're not even feeling that happy. So... maybe you feel like there's a lack of stability where you are. Deception is on the bottom. So maybe this comes back to you didn't see the deception. You don't think you deserve love. It comes back to your self-worth. I feel like if you had more self-worth, you would know that you do deserve love and you don't have to tolerate someone's deception. Maybe you didn't see it, and maybe that's a problem for you. You could be married to this person, and maybe that's part of the obstacles, is that you are married to this person. Maybe you believe that once you're married, that's kind of it. I don't know. Maybe you've got kids, maybe you've got a family, maybe, whatever this is, you just feel like it's too hard to get out of. You don't feel very optimistic about your love life. And I also feel like you are trying to control whatever this person does or the situation. So, for example, if you know that this person cheated on you, right, then you're going to be like, okay, everywhere you go, I'm going. You're trying to control it, right? You're trying to make sure that they're never around any other girls or boys or whatever, so that they can cheat. You're trying to take out that opportunity by you being there all the time. Or if you know they're on dating sites or whatever, you're like making sure that you see everything on their phone and they don't use their phone when they're not around you, because you're trying to control it. Whatever this is, right? You're trying to control what this person does, so that it's like avoiding a tower moment. Now, I don't know whether you're possibly, if you left, I don't know, for some of you, you may have left and you've got some sort of new love coming in. I feel like you might, for some of you, this is not going to be all of you, but for some of you, you may really like somebody. So, and, at the same time, it's not your past person. You're not reconciling with them. So this is somebody completely new. And maybe you've got these feelings and you're like, you're not even really open to doing anything right now. You're not open to see where those feelings go. But it's telling you to maybe you should give this relationship a chance. Because maybe the other thing wasn't, and that's where the that's where the crossroads comes in, because you can have, happiness and what you want, rather than disloyalty and obstacles. You can have what you want, but you've got to make the decision. You can see where that comes in now. Tell me more. So, okay, so you've got the Archer, you've got Yarn, and you've got the Hangman in reverse. You're definitely trying to resist or stall letting something go with the Hangman in reverse. I feel like though you don't really know all the information, because the card is in reverse. It's called Neptune, ruler of enlightenment. So I don't feel like you actually know everything, but you are still trying to stall letting this go. Maybe you're telling yourself there's too many obstacles, we're married, can't do that, that sort of, you talk yourself out of it. I also feel like, with the 10 in reverse, you definitely are stalling, having an ending to this situation. But for some of you, I feel like there's too many problems. Some of you are being strung along. It's a complicated circumstance. You're feeling all tied up. There's a lot going on here. But maybe you need to actually implement a strategy. Even if you feel like there's obstacles, maybe you can, so say you feel like you've got no money, right? You start saving a little bit of money per week or per fortnight or per month, or, try and get some part-time work so you can, so you can make some money, or, whatever you need to do to get yourself, whatever the strategy is, to get yourself a new place or to get out of the situation you're in or whatever. But I feel like you are somebody who gets things done, right? And you are reliable. But I feel like now is not the time. You need to have this strategy before you actually do anything. Because if you just jump in, if you don't have money, for example, then, you're stuck without a place, or, find somewhere to go or whatever first. You know what I mean? You don't just jump in and I'm out. Like, you've actually got to have a strategy. I feel like something definitely came into your life, or it may come into your life, and it's like a tornado. It comes in, and then, like, if you have a look at this card here, hold on. See how it's like, it's coming in and it's going to take out everything in its path. Make sudden changes of some description. And it's going to cause some sort of ending. As much as you try to hold on to not having an ending, I feel like it's going to definitely cause an ending. This could be a fire sign, this person. That's for some of you. But I feel like whatever, you need something that is secure. You need something that, you know, is going to, where you can plant roots. You know, you probably got kids or you want kids, something like that. But whatever this is, I feel like this is not that situation. You want a more stable kind of, you know, where you can trust and be okay. I feel like for a lot of you, you've kind of gone within and just kind of, it's like a hermit card, hermit energy. I feel like you're just kind of going within. Be careful of doing that, though. It's not good to repress things. It's not good to the stress as well. All right, I need 9 cards for Aquarius. Two more. One more. One more. You definitely think back about all the good times. Just make sure you remember the bad times as well. I feel like you've got hope that, you know, everything's going to work out. But I feel like you're not trusting your intuition with this situation. I also feel like you need to let go of the heartbreak. You need to release the pain. You need to forgive. You know, you can't keep holding on to the hurt because it's not good for you, but it's also, I mean, if you choose to stay, it's not good for you and them. If you choose to leave, well, it's not good for you. Interesting that you've got the base chakra in the middle. So did Gemini. I feel really drained, so I don't know if somebody's feeling very drained themselves, but I feel like I am tired. All of a sudden, it's just come on quick. It's the sucky part of being an empath, is that I feel that. So maybe this whole situation is based around your everyday things, your safety, your security. Like maybe you're worried about not having enough money to survive on your own, or you don't have a place to stay, so you've got to, you know, where am I going to stay? How am I going to eat? How am I going to provide for my kids? You know, like there's all these obstacles, I guess, that keep you stuck, but it's things that you need on a daily basis. You know, like I feel like that's the reason that you stay. You got the King of Wands and the Wheel. I feel like you need to break a cycle so that you can then have a sort of a fresh start. There might even be some sudden progress, and maybe that's due to that storm warning that I said is coming, wherever that card was. I just feel like there's something that is going to come into your life, and it's going to cause something very sudden to happen. It's like a tower moment, right? So towers happen because they're things that help us transform so we can become who we're meant to be, right? So it will be some sudden unwanted change or some sort of chaos or something, you know. If we're not meant to be on path A, we're meant to be on path B, and there's a big storm that comes and clears out all of, you know, path A, then we need to go path B, and that gets us where we're going to go. Things happen for a reason. And I feel like whatever you're going through, like, just make a decision what it is you want. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Maybe you need to, as I said, sort of take back power. So have a strategy, right? So if you need to go and get money, get a part-time job, get, I don't know, a job you can do when the kids are at school or whatever this is. I just feel like you can control, you know, be determined. Wands are about determination, and I feel like you can make things happen if you want them to happen. So with the base chakra, if you, whatever it is that's keeping you stuck, you need to, or the obstacle, you need to make a strategy on how to get past that. Just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we've established that. I feel like if you need help, I feel like ask. I feel like you've definitely got two choices, like choice A, choice B. It's like making a decision. There's definitely something that will give you, as I said, maybe you need to, it's like, okay, here we go. In the picture, this is what I just got, right? So there's two choices, A and B. But there's also all these other choices and other things that can help you get to A and B. You know, like, I just feel like there's two main choices, stay or go. But you've got all these other, in the background, there's all these things going on. And I feel like with the sun in the background, you can get whatever will make you happy. But if you need help to get there, then whether it's asking the universe, whether it's asking friends and family, whether it's whatever this is, like, I feel like you can get where you want to be, but you just have to ask. If you're feeling stuck, that's what you've got to do. yeah, really not sure if you want to walk away. As I said, it's like you still letting something go. And maybe that's for a reason, like I said. And that's that. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is about obstacles. And I mean, it's the Pentacle, which is about money and stability and all those, things. So I feel like the reason that you don't go, like I said, and the obstacle, I want to put that card there, because we already know it's because you have a lack of funds or a lack of, there's too many obstacles on money or whatever. But as I said, now's the time for you to take action. And I feel like, trust your intuition. I feel like, ask the universe if there's something that you want, like you can manifest that. But I also feel like for now, I just feel like you're not meant to take action right now, but you are meant to make a strategy, maybe put your feelers out there, see if you can get a job. I don't feel like you're meant to just move out, because I feel like it all comes back to you wanting to be safe and secure and being okay when you do so. I just feel like it's not like, you got to move out right now and then leave yourself homeless, you and your kids, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, I also feel like I feel like you've kind of withdrew from this person, even though you're still maybe living with them or whatever. I feel like you're kind of withdrawing. You're just disappointed, and you're worried about giving your heart to this person again. Look, you got the 2 cards for 2 choices. Look, somebody is juggling many things, and then you've got a choice to make, and you've got 2 choices, but you've got conflicted feelings. You maybe you need to really think of all the options, and as I said, maybe that's why it's not a time to do it right now, because there's things that you need to overcome and have a strategy for. But at the same time, know what this person's doing. And as I said, it comes to do with your, what's it called? Your kids, and, you've got to put, I guess, them first as well. You don't want to be homeless with kids, for example. Okay, then we've got mental conflict, which is the 2 of Swords, which is what we were just talking about. You having 2 choices, but at the same time avoiding trying to make a decision, because you don't want it to be reality, but at the same time you're needing to make a choice. You have a lack of confidence. You just don't see success happening here. So maybe for some of you, you choose to just emotionally withdraw, or you actually walk away because you're not even happy. You're disappointed. You've realized that it's not going to give you what you want, which is your happy family and your stability and all those things. You need to break a cycle. So for some of you, you're having a fresh start. Maybe for others, you're sick and tired of being controlled. Now you're needing to actually, and this, as I said, it's not the right time right now, but maybe even just you emotionally withdraw and then you eventually leave. You've got the Ace of Swords in reverse, so obstacles. Maybe some clouded judgment as well. Maybe you needing to take back your own power, but definitely everything keeps showing that there's obstacles. And you've definitely got choices. Look, somebody could have an addiction. Maybe somebody has choices and a lot of them. Otherwise, it could be maybe you're trying to make a choice. But you've got the wheel, and this is a fresh new start. So for some of you, you are going to be walking away or leaving this person, you know, in the past. For some of you, you're taking back your own power. This is the Emperor card. So this is about being confident, and maybe for some of you, you do get a job. Yeah, you go from a place of feeling like you're stuck. You have two choices to make, though, like I keep saying, right? You've got this situation where it's just toxic. They're possibly doing who knows what with who knows who. The Devil card and the Five of Swords, I mean, toxic as fuck. So there's definitely not a good situation right here. But with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're learning. I feel like you're working on manifesting what you want. Maybe you become a student. Maybe you get a new job. You focusing on you and your finances, which is good. As I said, you need to take back your own power. So that's something that needs to happen, especially if that's part of the strategy for you to move on from. Yeah, look, you're taking a leadership role, like I said before. So that's good. And you've got the Sun card, which is the best card in the deck. So I feel like, you know, you taking back your own power, you can have what you want, but you've got to realize how toxic this situation is. Five of Swords, it's the exact same card I just had. Like, what do you want? There's the choice. What do you want? Do you want someone who's a player? Someone who probably has no money? Where you don't even feel happy? The Sun card in reverse compared to the Sun card up right here. So it's like, you need to complete this lesson. You need to learn that this person, it's just like, they're selfish. They think about themselves. They do what makes them happy. And if what makes them happy is hooking up with other girls or whatever this is, it's toxic, right? So whether you're in an abusive relationship or there's conflict, mind games, disagreements, aggression, someone stealing from you, someone being a bully, you know, whatever this is, right? It's toxic. And your choices are, you can be happy or you can be in this situation, but it's not going to make you happy because look, the Sun card's in reverse. But you've got to learn, you've got to complete this so you can have an ending and a new beginning. What will happen once you end this? You've learned that somebody is juggling a situation. You are worried, though, about what other people think. And you see this person as narcissistic or impulsive, ruthless. I feel like part of this is, well, not part of it, it is, I guess, a part of your spiritual path. Like there's things that you need to learn. And, you know, I guess it's so we can redirect our energy away from something that's not for our highest good. And I mean, you've also got the the choice, you don't want to make a choice, but you have a lot of choices. And it's going to take willpower, it's going to take you being determined. But look, you can find somebody who's like the King of Cups, somebody who's trustworthy and devoted and someone you can completely trust. It's a solid romantic relationship and it's a situation that is safe. You can have that. But once again, it comes back to which path are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the path that goes to the left, which is, you know, pretty much where you've already been and you are currently? Or are you going to go back to where you've already been? Or are you going to keep going, you know, forward to something better? In the end, it's your choice, right? You're at a crossroads. You can decide. And I feel like what you want to decide is to get away from a toxic situation and choose this one. But yeah, very toxic. They're juggling. In the end, it's your choice. All right, that is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that resonates. And if it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you with the next read. Okay, bye.